What's up, guys? It's your girl Aqua, but I go by the Project Baby, and today we're here to finish doing a reaction recap of Baddies South Part 2. So before I get started, I think right now we're at 255 or 254 subscribers. Let's run them to 500 subscribers. I am so happy about the new reviews, comments, and stuff I've been reading from you guys. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, showing me some love, commenting, and liking. I fuck with it, you know what I mean? I really do fuck with you guys. But besides all of that, let's get into this reunion recap. You know, Baddies South Part 2 reunion, you know. So the reunion finished off with like Rolly versus Scotty and stuff, you know, after Rolly smacks the living fuck out of Scotty. You know, Scotty's trying her hardest to get to motherfucking Rolly. Like, she is trying her hardest, right? During this mess and stuff, we see Rock. She's like yelling at everybody, trying to tell everybody what to do, this and that. You know, everybody's not paying her no mind. They're arguing with bitches, you know. I don't know what the fuck Rock was thinking, you know what I mean? Rock sees like fucking Natalie's face. She starts screaming. She was like, Natalie, your face is fucked up. Like, was laughing, this and that. Natalie sees fucking Slim and she tries to run up on Slim again, right? So Slim is like so mad or whatever. Security guards holding her, whatever. So she was like, get the fuck off of me, right? So she runs behind the fucking couch and stuff, falling, like trying to get to Natalie, slipping, falling. Like, she looking a fool right now, you know what I mean? While Slim's trying to get to fucking Natalie and stuff, Rolly's going the fuck off. She's motherfucking calling Natalie a fucking kangaroo, like all types of shit, you know what I mean? Rolly's trying to go off on Natalie and stuff. Scotty walks up to Rolly and she kicks Rolly hard, and I was like, oh shit, Scotty with the body. Like, that surprised me because I didn't think you guys know I didn't fucking think Scotty was with it, but Scotty said, ooh, that Scotty kicked her. I was like, oh shit, and really fell. I was like, damn, that must have been a hard ass fucking kick. Like, motherfucking, I'll give Scotty her props. I give Scotty her props. I'll give her props. That's the only time I give that bitch that prop, because that bitch is a follower and she's fake and all that. It's the only time I give Scotty her motherfucking props. But let me continue. So while Rolly's trying to run up on Scotty or whatever, Rock's like in the middle, like acting a fool, like just acting a fucking fool. And I'm just like, bro, like, Shawty was drunk, but I was like, bro, like, she needs to sit down. Like, can somebody restrain her? Like, she needs to sit the fuck down, right? Natalie's still trying to get at Slim, this and that. So like, Rod's going off. She was like, oh yup, Natalie, your face is fucked up. Slim, you're just fighting because your friend's fighting. Scotty, you should have been on point. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit was funny when she was like, Scotty should have been on point, you know, all this extra stuff, right? So then after that, it shows Natalie's face. Her face is fucked up. Like, I was like, let me get a feel. Hey, that's how her eye was. Like, the shit was fucked up, right? Everything was fucked up. After that, Natalie's walking off the stage because she's fucking mad about her fucking eye and stuff. So Rolly is going the fuck off. Rolly was like, you're a bad mom, and you was up there fucking on Bad Boys, like going the fuck in. And you know, Rock was like, yo, you need to chill, like this and that. So Rolly was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what really is, she don't give a fuck. Like, put everything on the ice. Rolly would put your fucking business in blast. Like, you gotta be careful on what the fuck you say to Rolly, because Rolly will put your business out there. Natalie's upset. She goes in the back, she grabs a bottle. She was like, yup, reunion's over, have a good reunion, you know, all of that, right? So this part was so fucking funny, right? So while motherfucking Natalie's leaving out the door, right, all we hear is, hi Natalie, and Natalie's like, oh hi, and then Natalie said it was Sydney. Natalie was like, ugh. So then Cindy was like, oh, let me talk to you, Natalie. I just want to talk this and that. But, you know, Natalie don't want to talk to Cindy because, you know, she just got into a fight. Her eyes fucked up. Like, she all set. You know what I mean? Natalie and Cindy begin to argue and stuff. So then Cindy was like, I'm going to get my talking. Like, I'm definitely going to be talking to Natalie. Like, we got to talk. You know what I mean? He's in the motherfucking building, still arguing with Scotty, this and that. Rolly was going to fuck off. Like, she was like, Scotty, but didn't you eat motherfucking Natalie's pussy on the way to Africa, this and that? And I'm just like,
wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
eating what? On the way to Africa? What? Like, and to be honest, you want to know what's so funny? Because my fucking homegirl from up here, whatever, she knows I be doing reactions on fucking Baddies South and stuff. And she told me that Natalie and Scotty had a sex tape or whatever. And I was like, bitch, how you know that? And she was like, oh, it was all on Twitter and stuff. And I tried to find it, I couldn't find it. So it must be true, because she's talking about how Scotty was eating Natalie's pussy all the way to Africa. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, Natalie, you're like 40-something years old. Like, what the fuck going on, right? Natalie's outside. She's going to fuck off on everybody. She's like, I'm gonna start firing bitches. Like, she's going crazy, right? She was like, everybody gotta go. Like, I'm the fucking creator, owner, and EP of my show. Like, what the fuck these bitches talking about? Like, you know, like, Natalie was going crazy, right? Natalie sees Sydney, and she said that, yeah, I did tell Sydney to come. So I was like, bitch, if you did tell Sydney to come, why the fuck in part why you trying to act like she just came uninvited? Like, I feel like she was telling Shawty to come all them other times she came through the season, you know what I mean? Just back to the scene of reunion and stuff. So then, you know, I guess Rolly and Scotty was like arguing or about to fight off camera. So when the security guard brought Rolly back to the stage, Scotty runs up behind her and she was like, bitch, like, she was getting her hits in, you know, she got her hit back, right? But still, even though Scotty did her little kick and got her hit back, that slap is forever gonna be legendary. Like, you can't walk away from that, because that slap was hard. Like, we all seen a slap. Like, you know, she said, like, as hard as she can. Like, that slap was crazy, right? While that shit happens, Rock, like, fucking runs up on Slim and sneaks Slim, right? So Rock and Slim's, you know, fighting and stuff. I was surprised Slim throwing hands. I thought Slim was gonna sit there like a motherfucker, ride down and let Rock do whatever Rock had to do, you know what I mean? But Slim was fighting the foot back, and Slim actually pulled off Rock's wig. Well, she didn't pull the wig off. She pulled off like a piece of the wig off. Rock walked away. She like took her wig off and stuff, right? Slim was like, yep, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that's gonna happen, because she mad because I jumped in. I knew it was gonna happen. So then Rock goes in the back. She's mad as fuck. You know, wigs all off, you know what I mean? So Jayla was like, oh, you didn't tell me you was gonna go do that, this and that. And I was like, yeah, because she wasn't gonna do that. But you know why she did that? For motherfucking camera time. That's why she snuck Slim for motherfucking camera time. You know what I mean? John was like, oh yeah, she was doing too much for camera time, this and that. I was like, how she was doing too much if you ran up on her and snuck her? And plus, her and Natalie and Rolly was fighting. So how's she doing camera time? You know what I mean? Like, oh my god. Trina's just at the reunion, whatever. She's looking like, what the fuck? Like, what's all this shit going on? You know what I mean? Tanisha, whatever the fuck her name is, she's asking like everybody, like, how do you feel about the season and stuff? So she asks Rolly. She was saying how Natalie said like she was gonna be really up for fun, and that, you know, she called motherfucking Scotty a horse. She was like, motherfucking Natalie got her fucking horse loose and shit. Like, she was going the fuck off, right? Rolly was like, oh, Natalie's just likes getting beat up for ratings, you know, all of that. And she also started talking about how she gained some fans for being on the show, some cloud fan, all of that. So then Janisha, whatever her name is, she asked Slim, like, how do you feel about your experience and stuff? So Slim's talking about her experience or whatever, right? So then Rock comes out the cut. She act like she's trying to go on the seat. She comes to Slim. She walks up to Slim. She starts fighting Slim or whatever, right? So then, you know, at first, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. At first, I was like, because remember on my last video, I said I'm gonna be fucking done with fucking Slim, because why the fuck you keep letting this bitch sneak you or whatever. But you know something? Slim can stay. And you know why Slim can stay? Because during the second part of the reunion, I just noticed that Slim lives rent-free in Rock's head. Slim lives rent-free in Rock's head. Because you know why Slim lives rent-free in Rock's head? Because Rock had no reason to beat up or to attack Slim. She did not have no reason. You saying, oh, she did that because she snuck Natalie in the fight, but you and Handsome Squidward was in the back fighting on Natalie. So you didn't want to fight Slim because she jumped Natalie, because you don't give a fuck about Natalie. You don't give a fuck about Natalie. Let's be for real. I feel like you're trying to take over Natalie's shit, Rock. I feel like she's trying to take over Natalie's shit, and I don't know why. Natalie needs to be watching out for Rock. You know what I mean? Because just like that, Rock had betrayed Natalie, and you know, you know what I mean? But yes, I do feel like Slim lives rent-free in Rock's head, because at the end of the day, they didn't even have no problems. You know what I mean? I know in my fucking reaction to the fucking trailer, whatever, I was like, oh, that I was trying to see like Rock's side a little bit more better, because I did see a clip of Slim talking shit about Rock's mom, calling her mom a crackhead and stuff. But then, you know, one of my people who watches my videos, they came to me and said that Rock and Natalie was talking about Slim's dad, and that's why she responded back. So if that's true or not, there's really no issues. And I know you guys don't have no motherfucking issues, because when Natalie and Rolly was fighting in the back before the reunion start, you and her were standing right next to each other. So I just feel like you try to fight her for some clout because other people was fighting, and I can't fuck with that. You choose who you want to fight, and I noticed that she chooses who she wants to fight. Like, did you press them bitches self baddies when they wanted to fight you before they jumped you? Did you press Wheezy on Bad Girls Club season 1 when she tried to fight you and stuff? No, you pick and choose who you want to fight, and I noticed that about you. But you know, I'm not gonna. I can go in on her, but you know something, I'm not gonna do that, because at the end of the day, like I said before, and I'm sitting on that, Slim lives rent free in Rock's head, so Slim's not done. You know, that saved you, Slim. You know what I mean? But let me continue, right? So then after she sneaks or whatever, Rock is just like all mad and stuff. So Slim was like, I swear to God, man. I swear to God, man. And I'm just like, Slim, get the fuck up. Like, just like how you had that energy trying to run to Natalie, falling in, looking like a fool and stuff, you better be doing that to Rock. Like, I don't know. Like, certain shit, you know what, I don't, maybe because they're older, maybe because they're adults, maybe because they've been through this before, I don't fucking know. But if that was me, and I'm sitting here talking about my experience, and this bitch comes to me, stick me on the couch, best believe the fucking table, the little mini table that's on the fucking floor, would have been bashed on top of her head. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, what the fuck? Rolly keeps going the fuck off on Scotty, keeps coming at her. Rolly was like, yup, bitch, you're gonna be leaving the union bleeding, you know, all types of shit. Like, Rolly's going the fuck off, right? Rock's doing too much once again. She keeps talking over people, all of this, right? So Trina just asked us, Rock, like, what was your experience, right? So then Rock was like, oh, she didn't like how people was making fun of her, and that she felt like people was bullying her and stuff, you know, all this extra stuff. She starts to get too emotional and stuff. To be honest, I couldn't really feel bad, because, like, let's be for real, bullying is a strong word. I don't think they bullied her. I think they try to, like, clown her. Because when I think about bullying somebody is when you're constantly picking on them, doing this and that. They didn't constantly pick on them. They said, yeah, she's dirty, made a joke. That's when she said something. That was it, you know what I mean? So I don't feel like they was bullying her. To be honest, they're not the first people they say that she was dirty and her hygiene was not correct. So I'm not gonna say nothing like that, because at the end of the day, I don't know Rock. I never been near her. I gotta know for myself to believe it's even true. So it's just allegedly. A lot of people say allegedly that Rock is dirty and that she don't clean after herself or clean up. And I do see like videos of like her and Blueface, the house is a mess, how she be carrying herself sometimes. Like, I don't know, but to be honest, I don't know if Rock stinks or not. I don't know, shawty. I gotta see for myself. I gotta be next to shawty to see for myself, you know what I mean? For two, I can't really feel bad, because at the end of the day, when you was on Bad Girls Club season 1, you bullied fucking not Chili, but you bullied what's that fucking bitch's name? That fucking white bitch. I forgot her name. Snow Bunny. I'm gonna call her Snow or something. Snow or Snow Bunny. But how could I feel bad if you say that they're bullying you, but you did the same thing on Bad Girls Club, where you kept trying to bully the white girl that did not want to fight you, where you kept calling her name, kept antagonizing her, when you tried to say she woke up with an attitude, you was hitting her on top of her head and she still didn't do nothing. So why should I feel sympathy if you did the same thing as well? You know what I mean? Talking her shit. She was like, ain't nobody like her, ain't nobody making enough money like her, they're not, you know, getting booked, this and that. And that she's happy that Jayla was there, because Jayla was backing her up. And then she started to get more emotional, and she started talking about her mental health and stuff. So then Slim was just looking at her, and I see Slim get like a little emotional and shit, and I'm just looking at Slim like, bitch, wait the fuck up. Like, because in 2.5 seconds, right where you might be like, oh, it's okay, she might be like, what, and try to beat you up again. So I don't know why you trying to get emotional in that scene, but let me continue. Antagonizing Persuasion, she was like, and that's why I had to put her in the sink, that's why I had to do this. And Persuasion just sitting there laughing while she's just breaking down, this and that. The judge and the host, they're like trying to be like, yeah, we understand, but let's ask them like how they feel about that situation and stuff. So they was trying to ask Persuasion how she feels, but Rock just kept cutting Persuasion off, and I'm just sitting here like, Rock, shut the fuck up. Like, we get it, you're hurt because you felt like these bitches was bullying you, but you need to shut up because maybe there was something else that happened off camera. And Persuasion was saying, you know, like, I told her off camera, like, you need to clean up after yourself, and then she wants to brush me to the side saying I got 2 mansions, this and that, slash, you know, the 2 mentions are Blueface's mansions, you know what I mean? Persuasion's how to talk. Rock keeps trying to cut her off, right? So then after that, Persuasion kept getting mad or whatever, so Persuasion walked up the stage. So then Rock was like, ain't nobody told you to walk up the stage, you just straight pussy, this and that. Persuasion said what she said. She walked up the streets. I was like, Persuasion, you're pussy, because ain't no way. I would have went crazy. I would have been like, bitch, because you're not going to keep cutting me off, and you think I want to hear about some sympathy because you was being fucking bullied because somebody said you was dirty, you dirty hoe. I would have went crazy, but you know, it's not about me. You know, I am not on the show. It is not about me. Let me continue. So now after that, we'll start trying to calm Rock down. Rock is still going off, right? And then Janisha, they're trying to tell Rock, like, let's be quiet. Like, we're trying to talk to other people, like, one-on-one. Like, we heard you. Like, we understand what you're going through, but you're just, you know, you're talking too much. Like, stop drinking. So after that, Krishan tells about how she feels about the cast, this and that. She was saying, like, fucks with certain people and how, like, Slim and, you know, Slim's weird, all this extra stuff. She talks about Rolly and how she really fucks with Rolly, how we supposed to make money, this and that. So then after that, it jumps to the motherfucking scene with Natalie just on a table in the building. She was like, open up the door, I want to hear what the fuck's going on. You need to get these bitches off the set, this and that. So then it's back to the scene in the reunion stuff. After, you know, Rock was telling Rolly how she felt about their relationship and how she shouldn't let motherfucker Slim, you know, interfere with her, whatever. Rolly told Rock straight up, like, I'm not here to make friends. I already have a friend here. Like, we did talk about making a lot of money, this and that. So then after that, it just about to see when Natalie's going on. She was like, you fat bitch. Like, Natalie was going to fuck off, right? So then Natalie was like, get everybody off the fucking stage, this and that. So then after that, I guess Scotty comes out the fucking reunion and stuff. So Janisha's trying to talk, whatever, but Rock keeps cutting her off. I don't know. They should have took Rock off the stage, because clearly Shawty was not calm. Like, they really couldn't get through nothing, because she just kept talking about herself. Like, we get it. Like, these bitches did that shit to you, and you redeemed yourself. You beat Persuasion up in the sting. But let's hear from other people. And to be honest, you should have beat up your little friend Jayla, because she was on the side too, talking shit. And you should have beat up Natalie, and that's just it, right? Then after that, Natalie jumps back to the scene again. It keeps jumping back and forth just by the scene. Natalie's in the back talking about, let's get active. Let's get active. Where's my bitch Scotty? We finna get active, you know, this or that. So then after that, jumps back to the scene again in the reunion. Jayla's talking about the situation when she called Rock touched or whatever. So while Jayla kept talking, Rock keeps interrupting her. And you know, one thing about Jayla is that Jayla is the only bitch on the show that can check Rock. Jayla was like, okay, we heard you talking, now it's my turn to talk. Like, you know what I mean? And Rock shut the fuck up, and I was like, oh. Like, she shut the fuck up for like 5 minutes, and then she began to talk over fucking Jayla and stuff, and Jayla would just kept trying to talk over her. You know how it went. And just back to the scene with Natalie's talking to Scotty and stuff. Natalie was like, bitch, when I move, you move. Like, and I was like, oh shit, you know what I mean? So then you could tell Scotty didn't want to be bothered, you know, she just got smashed, you know, she's over it, you know what I mean? So then Natalie was just doing too fucking much, and she was like, oh, now bitches want to act like this. Like, you know, Natalie's crazy, right? So then, you know, Jayla's talking, she was like, oh, I can really fuck with Rock because every time she goes in the room, she makes a noise, all this type of shit. And I'm just like, but Jayla, like, wasn't you, like, didn't Natalie expose you for talking shit about Rock? And now that's your sister. Like, I'm telling you right now, guys, don't believe the hype what you see on reality TV. Don't even believe in fucking Slim and Ruli's relationship. Don't believe the hype, because motherfuckers, all them bitches on that motherfucking stage talk shit about each other. I bet you $10 when Ruli went the fuck home to her friends, I bet you she talked shit about Slim, saying Slim was not doing nothing and was letting Rock beat her up. Like, don't believe the hype. Their friendships, they're not real friendships. I'm sorry. Don't believe the hype. Jayla's only fucking with Rock because Rock is a fan favorite. Rock's willing to do shit. Rock is willing to do shit that none of these girls will be willing to do. You know what I mean? It goes back to Persuasion. Persuasion goes on the stage. Nisha was like, oh, Persuasion, do you want to state your point? Whatever. So Persuasion was trying to talk or whatever. She was like, well, I've been on TV before. So then they started addressing the Blueface situation or whatever. So then Roz begins to get more upset about the Blueface situation. Tanisha's trying to ask her, like, okay, like, was that rumor true? Like, was it true or not? So then Persuasion was like, I'm a pasty, so I try to hurt people, whatever. So then Rock got up and she started hitting Persuasion, snuck her or whatever. And then after that, you see motherfucking Natalie run up to Rolly and kick her. So at the end of this recap was so fucking long. It was so much fucking drama, all of that. So thank you guys for fucking watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.